Alright, how's it going? My name is Jag, and we're back in Sabbat of the Witch. Where last left off, we decided to start a band for some reason. I mean, it made sense that Kadia and Kaido, the other two people, Kaido, would also be in our band. That's why I'm in the band. I'm not really sure, considering I don't play an instrument, or he doesn't play an instrument. And he has a week to learn how to play an instrument and play with a band. Yeah, I'm sure it will happen somehow, but whatever. I brought Kaido and Kadia and head for the clubroom. Man, that took longer than I thought. I hope Toku-senpai isn't upset. I wonder what that important business she mentioned is. Do we run into some kind of major problem with the party? That certainly wouldn't be good. I have to give up on the band if so. I really don't want to call it off now after talking such a big game. How would I explain it to Kadia? I mean, it'd be better to call it off now than call it off like last minute. At least now I'd be like, oh, okay. That's all that came up. I'm probably getting ahead of myself here. I still don't know if there's a problem or not. I should just stop worrying and find out what this is all about. You probably should. I reached the clubroom door, but stopped upon hearing some boisterous voices from the other side.
やっぱり若い子の肌がスベスベだね。あ、先輩、そこはダメですよ。
Are these boisterous voices?
戸隠先輩だって1歳しか違わないじゃないですか。その1歳が大きかったりするんだよ。と言いますか、自分からすれば戸隠先輩だって綺麗で憧れですけどね。あ、ねね先輩は動かないでください。はい。
The music is almost louder than the volume, than the voice. What's going on? What are they doing in there? Sorry for being so late. I'm not gonna lie. I riff on this guy a lot. This might be the single most retarded moment he's ever had. I mean, yeah, they should have locked the door. But, I mean, just context clues, man. You heard what they were talking about. You were worried about it. Richard's like, I'm just gonna come in. Then again, I guess they're doing measurements. Why are they all in their underwear, though, for measurements? I guess... okay. I guess it makes sense. I just feel like wannabe clothes. Like, especially considering, right? Like, Tsumugi was so worried about being, like, in her underwear before. You think she would get out of her clothes, get measured, get back in her clothes. But everyone here is just like, eh, whatever. Especially considering they know I'd be coming back. I opened the door and found myself in a beautiful new world. Amazing! This is downright amazing in more ways than one. But wait, what the heck is happening here? I mean, I seem to remember encountering a very similar sight not too long ago. There was just one girl at that time. Today there's 4. There's way more skin exposed than last time. Doesn't that mean I'm in way more danger here? This is bad. Like, really, really bad. I was assaulted by a mixture of embarrassment and anger from each one of them at once. Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, explanation point, exclamation? I don't know. Wham! Something slams in my face. This kind of soft material strikes me right above the eye, in the eyelid. Now my vision has gone all white. Ouch! What was that? I can't see anything. I want to know what she threw at his face to make a flashbang effect. Okay, I'm sorry. With my vision still flickering, I take a few steps backwards, fumble for the doorknob, and close the door. Again, I thought these were sliding doors. They are very clearly sliding doors when you see that image in the hallway. But this is the second time it's referenced like a door handle, like a doorknob. I was so stunned, I wasn't even able to pull off any comical stunts, like closing the door with me still in the room. Fuck, those aren't sliding doors. Never mind, I was wrong. I was completely wrong there. Alright. I can finally see again. But they're like always sliding doors in anime. That's my #1 source for Japanese knowledge. In front of my eyes is a firmly shut door to the clubroom. But the image I just witnessed is still vivid in my mind, as the door is still wide open. I never thought I'd get to see Shiba-san in her underwear again. Except it wasn't just her this time. I feel guilty for thinking this, but man, I'm one lucky guy. But still, I'm scared of what awaits me. Will they forgive me if I apologize? Huh? There's something on the grounds. It's what an was threw at me. A tape measure.
採寸をしていたところだったの。
Okay, so like... So I'm gonna assume it's not a... I don't know if that's a difference. And not a tape measure as like you use in construction with the big heavy plastic thing. I'm gonna assume it's what you would use to make body measurements, which are usually just sort of like ropes. Like rope, but you know, obviously a measuring device. So how the fuck did it hit him in a way that blinded him? Those things don't have anywhere near enough mass. Even a tape measure. If you throw a tape measure at someone, it's gonna fucking hit him in the head, it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna bounce off. Like... But the measuring tape is so... It's thin. I mean, as you saw in the last, like, CG. It doesn't make sense. What for?
戸隠先輩が被服部にお願いしているコスプレのです。
I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious. I mean, it's been, like, days for me since that was brought up, and I remember this. Ah, of course.
今日中に採寸を終わらせてほしいって言われててね。だから集まってもらったの。でも、星野くんは遅くなるって聞いたから、先に女の子の方を終わらせようとして。だからわざわざ下着にまでなる必要はないんじゃないかって言ったのに。
You're not wrong.
だって、せっかく作ってもらうんだから、きっちり採寸しないと。
Yeah, but the reason why you were all in your underwear doesn't fully pan out. Like, one at a time, alright. Get dressed. Also lock the door.
すべては今更ですよね。また見られた。見られたよ。今度は下着姿を。下着姿を。でも、あれ？前に見られたのを考えるとまだマシのような気も。いやでもだからって見られていいわけじゃないですし。
I guess last time was when she came all over. Like, I guess. I think the pink remote was after that, wasn't it? I mean, the pink remote at the apartment was, but that wasn't like a notable thing with her. I'm really sorry.
鍵をかけてなかったのはまずかったね。失念してた。
Yeah, people seem to forget that a lot.
だから服の上からでも十分だって言ったのに。ショップで測るとしても普通にシャツぐらいは着てますよ。
No, it's simply my fault for entering in a room. I know it's like context clues and you're retarded, but you also just entered the room. That's not your fault. It's your fault for listening and then deciding to enter the room.
そうです。理由はどうあれ、女子の裸を見るなんて男の責任ですよ。まったくもう。
I agree, but I want you to know it wasn't on purpose.
事故なら何でも許されると思うなよ。
You're right. I'm sorry.
まあまあ、説明してなかった私の責任もあるからこの辺でね。とにかくさっきのことは忘れてくださいよ、先輩。
I'll try. I really will. I'm not sure it's possible for you to forget such an incredible sight.
ほんと忘れてくださいね。
I'll do what I can.
ん。
Inasan glared at me nastily. It looks Match-san and Shiba-san don't feel much better. It's about time I change the subject. By the way, there's something I need to discuss with you about my club activities coming up.
相談というと
Yeah, would it be alright if I heavily reduce the amount of time I devote to the club?
何です？どうかしたんですか？もしかして部活を辞めたいとか。
No, I'm not quitting.
それじゃあ一体どうしてですか？
Starting a band, man. I figured I'd perform on stage at the party.
そうなの？
You know those Halloween parties?
何
Always have that.
一体何をするんですか？
Well, playing in a band.
バンド？先輩って楽器とかできるんですか？
No. Not really. And by not really, I mean not at all. In the slightest. I don't know anything. What's a C chord? It's bass. I'm gonna learn how to play the one before the party.
覚えるってあと2週間もないんだよ。
I'll manage somehow.
無茶しやがって。
Anyway, because of all the practice on you, I don't think I'll be around very much. I'll try to at least briefly show up every day and get involved again if some problems come up. You know, I feel like you could attend club and play bass. Like, it's not gonna have the whole amp thing, but you could just bring a bass and play it acoustically. Just to get, like, a feel down. Get the, get your fingers used to the pressure, which totally is not gonna happen in 2 weeks. You're gonna have some blisters, man. But otherwise, kind of the rest in your hands.
そういうことでしたら、はい、大丈夫ですよ。パーティーの準備もしばらくは事務的なものが多いでしょうから。舞台を盛り上げてくれるなんて、お姉さん嬉しいよ。いいんじゃないかな。舞台を盛り上げるための練習もパーティーの重要な準備だよ。バンドとかちょっとかっこいいですね。盛り上げてくださいよ。
Okay, I'll do what I can, I guess.
なんで疑問系？
Because I have 2 weeks to learn an instrument and play with the band. Because I don't want you to expect too much.
こちらのことは気にしないでください。
Thanks. Sorry for leaving everything to you, Hachi-san.
いえ、舞台に出るなんて私にはできないことですから。頑張ってくださいね、星名くん。
I like to think that everything he plays is just going to be one note and it's going to be 16-8-8, just over and over again. I certainly will, but really, don't expect too much here.
ヨーガス。それでは星名くんが抜けた穴は私が埋めましょう。
That would also be 2 notes. I don't know why I said 1 note. Please, I can't even begin to compare with you. You'll do way more than might cover my absence. That could be 1 note.
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいね。
And just be like a
そ
rhythm
の
of a
評価に
note.
恥のように頑張らせてもらっちゃうよ。
Right. That'd be 3 notes. That would be 3 notes. Okay, I don't have to practice now.
行く前にちょっと待った。
Yeah?
コスプレは星名くんの分も作るんだよ。だったらほら、先に採寸を済ませちゃわないとね。
Sure, but why are you getting like that? Tokushi-senpai slowly approached me with a twisted smile on her face. I'm getting chills for some reason.
さあ、採寸の時間ですよ。脱ぎ脱ぎしましょうね。上も下も脱ぎ脱ぎしましょうね。
This would not be a problem at all. Now wait a second. There's no need to take my pants off too, is there?
いやいや、せっかくですからきっちりくっきり採寸しましょう。自分だけ逃れようとか、そうは問屋がおろしませんよ。私も手伝うよ、採寸。
Your face is beet red. You don't have to force yourself.
無理なんてしてないもん。
You're lying. You're totally lying.
私だって見られっぱなしじゃないんだからね。
What are you being so pushy for? I slowly back away, trying to find any avenue to escape, but... Click. Distinct click of a door being locked rings through the room.
採寸するときはちゃんと鍵を閉めないといけませんね。
Hachi-san.
たまにはいいじゃない。見られる側に回るのも。
Who knows? If anything, given this lot, with the exception of Tokushi-senpai, it'd be way more embarrassing for you guys than him. I feel like circumstances are a little different here.
そんな恥ずかしがらずに。先輩。ふふふ。さあ、星名くん。
Like, y'all about to get a face full of bulge, and you're gonna have to deal with that. Like, I don't know what's the problem. No! Stop it! No!
それじゃあ、胴回りは。おっと、意外といい体つきだね。それとも、年頃の男子ならこれぐらいは普通なのかな。星名くん、結構細いですね。でも意外としっかりしてる。男の人なのにくびれがある。え、もしかしたら自分よりなんか悔しい。
Slender and Kirby don't seem to go together specifically for a guy.
それじゃあ次は肩幅だから背中を向けてね。
Ugh, how's the filed? It filed me. Or just my uniform as of hiding my body. I can't believe they did that to me. Dots. I had to hurry and meet up with Kaido. Put my shame behind me and begin my new life as a bassist. And life was about to get much more hectic than I ever could have imagined.
Oh, 久しぶり
Still there and all alone.
おっす、久しぶり
Who the。fuck are you?
悪いな。わざわざ来てもらって。
別にいいって。もう使ってないしな。遠慮せず使ってくれ。
助かるよ。で、例の件だけど。
ああ、今日なら付き合える。
なら一丁頼むわ。スパルタでいいから基本を叩き込んでやって。
Thanks in advance.
全くの素人？今までに経験は？
Nope. No, I just fiddled on with the guitar a little during music class.
ああ、時間もないし、ピックでいいか。よし、じゃあやるか。
This may just be me, but for some reason, I briefly played bass. I really hated using a pick on a bass. I don't know why, it just felt really weird.
ワンフレット、ワンフィンガーが基本。フレットの際を押さえるポジションを取れ。
What if you want to do a bar chord? One finger on each fret. Frets, damn it. That's also not true either. Because a C, that's all. I'm trying to. I don't know. Never mind. Always keep your fingers close to the upper fret wire when playing a frets.
ほら、弦が太いんだからピックをギターみたいに使ってたらちゃんとならないぞ。メトロノームの裏だよ、裏。ちゃんと裏で弾けっての。
My fingers hurt.
ギターより弦が太いから力いるだろう。
Yeah, but he's not used to playing guitar. There's not really much relevance there. His fingers would still hurt if he was playing guitar. My fingers are cramping up here.
まだまだ。そんなもんじゃ済まないぜ。
I'll try.
まずはポジション固めて慣れることだな。クロマチックの練習とリズム感を鍛えた方がいい。スマホのアプリとかもあったはずだから。
Also, I forgot he's playing bass.
あと、指を開く練習なら気軽にどこでもできる。まあ、つまり、その気になれば全ての時間で練習できるってこったな。
I'll do as much as I can. Thanks for everything.
ま、頑張んな。
いやー、悪かったな。急に呼び出したりして。
You know what? I'm thinking of a G variation.
いいさ。久々に触れて楽しかったし。いつか機会があったらまたメンバーで集まろうぜ。
おお、いいなそれ。
今度の日曜日なら空いてるぞ。
いや、先にこいつの演奏をなんとかしないとな。本番まで時間がない。つうか空いてるなら日曜日も付き合ってくれよ。
そうだな。昼飯おごってくれるなら付き合ってやってもいいぞ。
ライゼリアならおごるからよろしく頼む。
しゃあねえな。それで手を打とう。
後でまた連絡するから。
おう、じゃあな。
つうわけで修二も日曜日は空けておけよ。というかこれから本番まで俺たちとの練習が優先だからな。
So did this dude just give me his bass? I'm assuming the bar, right? Yeah, I know. Well then, I'm gonna go straight home reviewing everything I was taught today.
お、また明日な。
Alright, I'm gonna continue practicing. The most important task right now is getting my fingers used to it. Those are just some simple finger movements. I practice my fingering. Bow wow. The absolute basics of the basics are essentially. And yet, youch! My fingers are killing me from having to hold down those thick strings. It hurts like hell. This takes a lot more finger strength than a normal guitar. Why are you comparing it to a normal guitar? You don't play a normal guitar. You've just messed around with one. Like anybody can just mess around with the bass for like 20 minutes and be like, ah, it's fine. After being used to it in a way it's never been used before, my left hand feels weak and numb. Also, he's left-handed. Or right-handed. God damn it. That's right. For some reason in my mind, I'm left-handed, but I play right. Or played right. Forget my lack of experience. Never get a good sound out of this. thing on my fingers this week. I keep that up until midnight, until late at night. I need to just stop. Accompanied by the recurring chorus of my dad yelling. Again, you can play without the bass, dude.
その場
Without the... Fucking damn it, I'm all over the place. Without the amp. Basses are really quiet without the amp. Unless you're really smacking it. And so, I keep doing nothing but practice, from sun up to sundown. Wake up earlier than usual each day, prepare breakfast, and then practice for around 30 minutes afterwards. We need a montage. I stretch my fingers on the way to school, spreading my middle and ring fingers apart. Before class each day, I use the phone app to do rhythm training. During class, more finger stretching. And breaks during rhythm training again. And during breaks, rhythm training again. Pop into the club room after school every day to make sure everything is okay and then hurry off to the rehearsal studio. There, I practice together with Kaido and Karia. Honestly, this is a lame montage. Then at home, I finish my chores as soon as possible, ASAP, whatever, and immerse myself in practice until I pass out. By doing so, I managing to use 4 or 5 hours per day for practice if I include my morning practice. I need to just give up. Several days go by without this my daily routine. I'm exhausted. I've barely slept and my fingers ache nonstop. I'll become neurotic at this rate. It's something but bass guitar, and more bass guitar, day and night. Whenever I try to play, the pain in my left hand grows damn near intolerable. Even when I'm not holding the guitar, I find myself tapping my fingers to a silent beat. The deep sound of a bass echoes in my mind all day long. Sometimes I even dream about playing. But above all else, so sleepy. So my best efforts, I've been finding myself dozing off in class pretty often these last few days. Not sure how much longer I can keep this routine up. Even I started wondering if I should just record my part and...
Hoshina.
Z...
Hoshina!
Whoa! Yes! What is it?
居眠りしてないで答案を取りに来なさい。
Sorry. Shit! Looks like I fell asleep.
ったく。はいこれ。今回は頑張ったみたいだね。古典の先生もいつもよりいい成績だって言ってたよ。
Yeah, I had a pretty good study group.
今後とも精進するように。
Which, speaking of, turns out that we should have studied Tokushi Senpai for going the Nene routes. Because apparently that's the Nene, or a Nene thing. Although I'm not 100% sure if we're going to get the Nene routes or if we're going to get the common routes. Probably going to get the common route, let's be honest. We'll do. That was the last of the test papers returned. Looks like I scored 72 in the dreaded classical Japanese test. Which is better than I expected. I did pretty good in my other subjects too. Now I can focus on my bass practice without any other distractions.
はあ、なんだか点数良さそうだね。ほっとしてるよ。
My grades aren't anything special, really. I'm just glad I didn't fail anything. What about you? You worried about math and chemistry, right?
バッチリ。みんなに教えてもらえたおかげだよ。ありがとう。
Oh, I didn't do much. Achi-san's the one you should thank, though.
はい。私がどうかしましたか？勉強を見てくれてありがとう。おかげで赤点は免れたよ。
It's all good on my end, too. No failed tests.
そうですか。よかった。
What about you, Achi-san? Did you pass everything? Probably don't need to ask, though, huh?
教えてもらうときわかりやすかったもんね。ちゃんと理解してる証拠だよ。赤点なんてないでしょ？はい、大丈夫でした。
Awesome. Means we can all go to the party.
あ、そういえばバンドの方はどう？パーティーに間に合いそう？
I mean, we know we can go to the party, but we don't know about the other ones. Well, we'll manage somehow.
頑張ってね。楽しみにしてますよ。
You shouldn't. I mean, you probably should, because somehow we're going to put on a good show, I'm sure. Way to put the pressure on me.
はいはい静かに。これで答案はすべて返却されたね。赤点のものは補習と追試のお知らせがあるから掲示板を確認しておくように。何かわからないことがあったらちゃんと担当の先生に教えてもらうこと。いいね。
Ah, right. There are 2 others here who need to attend the party. Kaido and Karia. How are your test results? Also,
とかいけた。赤点はないよ。星名は？
no problems here.
俺の方もギリギリ。 いやー、やばかった。40点ちょうどがあって、本気でやばかった。
What is failing? This can't be at a 100-point scale, right? Or normal like 100? Because 40 is definitely a failure. Is a big failure. Close or not, at least she passed them all. Now you can attend the party.
おうよ。これで安心して本番に向けて練習できるぜ。
赤点がないことには安心したけど、違う点で不安だよ。星名、大丈夫？
Huh? Why do you ask?
顔真っ白。体の調子が悪いんじゃない？
Is it? I feel just fine though.
嘘だよ。さっきだって船を漕いでた。というか、居眠りも今日だけじゃないくせに。
You didn't pay that much attention to me. You embarrassed me, Karia.
冗談のつもりはないんだよ、星名。
She snaps back more seriously than I expected. Whoops, it was a mistake to try and laugh it off. Okay, it's true I've been getting enough sleep, but that's all. That's all. There are no other problems, except for one more, I guess. My left hand hurts like crazy. I shook Katia the palms of my hands. My right hand is fine since I only used the pick. My left hand, however, is in sorry states. It's because it was so soft before. Either way, it's a mess. There's not enough time to build calluses I need. But even so, I can't afford the rest. Even though I've been practicing finger movements so much my hand hurts like hell. So much my hand hurts like hell whenever I take a bath. I can't stop. After putting so much time in practice, I hate calling it off now. No matter how things turn out, I want to see things through the ends.
修二がこう言ってるんだ。俺らは俺らでベースの練習をさせてる責任を取るのが一番ってことだよ、若菜ちゃん。
そっか、星名のためか。うん。じゃあ私も、もう謝ったりしない。全力で挑むよ。でも、人前で演奏するのが初めてなのは私も同じ。恥をかかされるのは星名の方かもよ。
Please, I'll be going on stage at barely more than a week of practice. I was prepared to be embarrassed in the start.
じゃあまあ、本番に向けてラストスパートといきますか。
おうさ。
ほら、またリズム外した。
Sorry.
星名、今度はちょっと速くなってない？
Sorry.
焦るな焦るな。焦ったら余計にリズムが崩れるぞ。ミスした分をリカバリーしようとせずに落ち着きを取り戻せ。
Okay.
今更曲は変えられないけど、もう少しベースラインを簡単にアレンジするか。
Look, this is a real montage track in the background here. I don't know if it's audible with me lowering the volume of it. Should be still. There should be a montage. No, absolutely not. Not about to give up now.
星名って意外と負けず嫌いなんだ。
よく言った。じゃあ妥協はしない。
Yeah.
ああ、そうだ。お父さんから指のケアにいい薬を教えてもらったから、よかったら使って。
Bengay. Ah, thanks, Karia.
バンドの仲間なんだから、これぐらい当然。
Sorry, can we start from the beginning one more time?
無理せず、今日はここまでにした方がいいんじゃないのか。
そうだよ。根を入れすぎてもあんまり良くないって。
This is a really cramped studio. No, one more time. I don't want to leave off on a failed attempt. I want to at least get this phrase right.
へいへい、仰せの通りに。
やっぱり強情だね。
I guess I can't see how far it goes this way. It looks like it might be pretty wide. But is everything here? It just looks real cramped. Yeah, I did it.
いや残念、ミスってますよ、星名修二君。
No way.
ほら、ここのフレーズ、ちゃんと次の音まで伸ばさないと。
Oh, yeah, of course.
はいはい。できるまでやるんでしょ。
なるべく早めに体に覚え込ませろよ。
I know. Ah, damn it. That was almost a perfect run. If only I didn't screw it up at the very end.
惜しかったね。
ま、最後は失敗しなくてもギリギリアウトだったけどな。
Seriously.
サビのところでリズムがまだ微妙にずれてる。
ああ、確かにちょっと早い箇所があったかも。
Grrr. As you do.
まだまだだね。
You don't have to tell me. I'll go through it again back home.
私も練習頑張る。
二人ともあんまり無理するなよ。練習しすぎて本番に体調崩すとかはなしだぞ。
分かってるって。
Well, I'll try to be careful. It hurts! Ouch, ouch, ouch! God damn, my pinky's cramping up. Put down the bass guitar to give my hand a rest. Playing the bass is a hell of a lot harder than I expected. These finger motions are ridiculous. You need to stretch your fingers in ways you would normally never have to. I think I'm starting to get used to it though. I can move my ring finger a lot better now than I could last week. I've been able to notice results in my practice easily each day since starting last week. I still got a long way to go, but given how far I've already come, maybe I could just go to sleep for the day. Should just go for the sleep for the day. I mean, I've been so exhausted lately. No, I can't afford to rest. I shake those thoughts out of my head. The pain in my pinky is gone now, so it's time to continue. Let's do this. That seems healthy. And that's where we're going to call this episode. About 31 minutes in. We luckily reached a new subchapter. Thanks for watching. This one was kind of a mess. All over the place. But, whatever. Bye.
Got